Okay, today I'm going to be using the Arteza pencils again, or Arteza pencils. This is a pack of 120, 5 layers here. So I've tried to put them into some sort of numerical order so that they come into the colour order, which is a little different than the order that they actually first came in. And also the one that's suggested on the tin. Notice I've started to use some of those colours. You need to keep them sharp when using, so they will start to go down afterwards. There's quite a wonderful collection of colours here, including white, various different types of black. They're onyx black, this black, that black, dark greys that look like black, and I think there's even a gold and silver in there as well somewhere. But they're a very good pencil among others as well. I'm going to pay tribute to an artist today known as Paul Hartley, and he worked for the Disney company. He was a Disney artist, and he did a lot of the posters for the park way back, for Disneyland Park and for the Magic Kingdom Park, and probably for some of the others as well. He did some wonderful ones. This is the Enchanted Tiki room, which featured the Tiki birds. That was one of Walt Disney's ideas way back in the early 60s of animated or animatronic, audio animatronic birds, should I say. And it started with like about 3 or 4 gigantic birds in the middle, starting the whole thing off in a sort of subdued, darkened room, which came to life as they all started singing, and all these birds in all these cages and on these perches came to life and was singing all over the place. Still there now. These attractions are still about in the Magic Kingdom and in original Disneyland as well. So I'm just basically copying something that he did for a poster some while ago, and it's great because you get an idea of the feel of how the artist saw things and put things together. So I'm trying to go to sort of similar colours, and this is just a simple design which I like. I just love this. This is a wonderful little design, and we'll start to reveal more as we go through. And the colours are very bold. What I love about these Arteza pencils, and a lot of today's pencils as well, is they're not scratchy and light, and no, these look like pens or felt pens of some sorts, or paints. I'm preferring to use them more as a pencil rather than as the watercolour part of them, where you can actually add water onto them. I quite like to use them as a pencil, and it's quite amazing how bold the colours will be. But I guess that there's points in time, once I actually know what I'm doing with them, that you sort of mix the techniques. That probably works, but I seem to have more control this way over the pencils rather than the brushes, but I can use brushes, but with me they get a little bit messy. So there we go. We've got 5 colourful birds, the Tiki birds from the Tiki Island, the Enchanted Tiki bird. So now adding some of the black to this. Now we've added some of the other colours. He seemed to use two different coloured pencils together, a blue and a yellow, to get the green effect on this. So that's just more or less exactly what I've done myself to give it that same effect or similar effect. Colours are slightly different, I think, what I'm using, but not too much. And anybody that comes across the original of this will see that it's not too dissimilar. But knowing me and knowing a lot of artists, we can't resist slightly making some sort of alteration here or there, maybe with colour or just something we choose to add that I shouldn't do really. If you feel that, actually I don't feel that I can actually improve upon this at all really, so I am really just sticking to the original. But I think that, you see what I mean, they are simplistic birds, but don't they look, it looks even, it looks neat, doesn't it, and tidy. It's quite nice that. Do them knot holes here now, these just simple knot holes. So now there we go, we can see some outlines there of where I was, so that's kind of made life a little bit easier for me. So I'm going to run around with the black pencil. I have been using before like a black fine liner, which can be a bit hit and miss going over the pencils here. These are once they come through and you overlay with these pencils, they are quite waxy. So I tend to find the thing that works better on there is a pencil from the same set, and that works pretty well. Make sure that it's sharpened or reasonably sharpened, so you can get down to that detail a little bit more. And all I'm doing is just giving it sort of a wood effect. Or let's say more like a cartoon wood effect rather than the real. It doesn't look like a real wood effect, but that's how that it would be drawn in the cartoons. And then of course the name. So this was, I would imagine this was originally done as a poster for the park. One of the retro posters, and I just really love this, I really do. I'm just using a piece of paper there to stop my hands smudging all the wording and everything, especially with the black pen, because it does. I'm very impressed by this guy's work. I'd like to see a little bit more and learn a little bit more about him as well at the same time. but it's a fun thing to put some of these together again, sort of, as I say, to get a feel of how the original artist saw things at that particular time. There we go. And yeah, why not add a little bit more to it. A little bit more of the black around the edges there. I'm trying to do the sort of standing out black, but I think maybe just the normal black without the trying to make it look three-dimensional worked a little bit better. It's okay though, that's not too bad. There we go then, the Enchanted Tiki room in Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, or the original Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Thank you very much for watching. Do please subscribe, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up. See you all again very soon on YouTube. Cheers, thank you very much for watching. Cheers, bye.